Every day, businesses face a choice with complex results: expanded polystyrene, EPS, foam, or bubble wrap. What if the best packaging was 98% air? That's the reality of expanded polystyrene. But can mostly air truly defend against the engineered shock absorption of bubble wrap? The obvious answer is rarely the correct one, especially when cost and pollution are at stake. We will break down performance, cost, and the surprising environmental truths to find the winner. Let's start with the basics. The core difference in how they protect comes down to structure. EPS foam is rigid. It provides structural support, acting like a skeleton for the item inside, absorbing impacts without deforming around it. Bubble wrap is the opposite. It's flexible. It conforms to an object's shape, creating a cushioned skin ideal for irregularly shaped items. Beyond structure, foam's greatest strength is thermal insulation, vital for food and medicine. Bubble wrap's superpower is dissipating energy. Each bubble is a tiny airbag protecting from drops. So we have structure versus flexibility, insulation versus shock absorption. But how does this translate to real-world costs? The first cost impact is shipping weight. Here, both are champions. Their lightweight nature dramatically cuts transportation expenses. Beyond shipping, the materials themselves are inexpensive to produce, making both highly cost-effective choices for bulk orders. But there's a hidden cost saver, and it relates back to EPS's superpower. Why is its thermal resistance so good for the bottom line? Constant thermal resistance means less need for expensive refrigerated transport. This creates direct, measurable energy savings for any cold chain. So while both save on weight, EPS foam offers another layer of savings through energy efficiency for temperature-sensitive products. We've covered performance and cost, but where do you actually see these materials? The applications tell the rest of the story. EPS foam is the standard for anything requiring a perfect, secure fit: electronics, furniture, and automotive parts. Its ability to be molded makes it custom-built for high-value items, becoming part of the product's protective system. Bubble wrap is the master of versatility. It's for glassware and art, but also for insulating windows and even stress relief. The choice seems clear based on the item's shape and temperature needs, but now we face the elephant in the room: the environment. Public perception says EPS foam is terrible, but what if I told you that technically it's 100% recyclable? EPS sheets may be bulky, but the UK recycling rate for EPS packaging is 66%, primarily driven by businesses, B2B, that have specific waste contracts and sustainability mandates. What about bubble wrap? It's often made from LDPE plastic. It can be recycled too, but the recycling rate for flexible consumer plastics in the UK is just about 6%. And if it doesn't get recycled, that LDPE plastic doesn't break down. It contributes directly to plastic pollution in our oceans and landfills. So we have a paradox: one material that is perfectly recyclable but economically difficult, and another that is practically difficult and a direct pollutant. If the two biggest players have serious flaws, does that mean we're out of options? Not at all. This is where innovation enters. The real answer isn't choosing between foam and bubbles. It's about finding better alternatives for the specific job. Recall how foam is 98% air. That material efficiency is its key environmental advantage. At scale, EPS sheets are the preferred packaging material that can be reused. New materials made from treated paper and mushrooms are being explored, but for now, EPS rules the roost for heavy shipments and electronics. So foam versus bubble wrap. The right choice depends on your protection needs, costs, and sustainability goals. If you need maximum protection, rigid structure, or thermal insulation, EPS foam is the practical choice. If you need to cushion irregular items from shock and scratches, bubble wrap works. You can also consider paper alternatives to avoid plastic waste. The best packaging protects your product with the least material and the smallest environmental footprint. Choose wisely.